Yes, you're my GTA chums. We have three essential vehicles on discount this week. The most important is the Hydra, the plane, and you also have the Night Shark. But more importantly than Night Shark, you have this, the Buffalo STX, because it's got Imani tech. You also have the Deity, which has Imani tech as well, but it's not as good because it's slower basically. You got a legendary. There's your Deity for $1 million. But Southern San Andreas has the four-door Buffalo STX for 1.2 million or 1.5 or 6 or something if you don't have the discount. You access a discount by getting the agency, and you will need the agency in order to install the Imani tech. So we're going to do a bit of an upgrade to it and customize it to the hilt, and then we're going to take it for a little drive. We've still got snow outside, but it's pretty good in the snow. Rear wheel drive, and one of the better vehicles in the snow that have Imani tech. Brakes are all done. We're going to decide on the colour on what we're going to go for here. So what colour have we got? Roll cage, respray. Actually, maybe we should. Actually, let's just pick a primary colour first, and we'll go with matte colours. I was going to go for a red colour, but I think the matte doesn't really super work. Oh, look at that orange! Oh, orange looks amazing. So for that reason, we're going to go with an orange. Oh, what's going on there? Right, respray. What else do we have? Secondary colour. Classics with orange. Probably a white or something like that. I think a frost white would be ideal for the snow. Trim colour as well. Actually, we're going to leave it as ice white. Crew emblem goes on the door like so. And let's have a look at if we go up to the liveries and see what kind of liveries we have. Zero livery is excellent. Imani tech. Imani tech. The blue does look good actually with that, but I want something dark. Maybe a white. Bravado, just plain bravado is pretty good. Fukaru, you know, I like a fukaru. That looks good. They're alright, not brilliant. But I think I'm going to go for the Bravado because that just goes with the white theme on that bottom edge, see? So for that reason, we're going to go with that. Okay, that's a livery done. Let's go through this. Let's blast through this. Talk about armor plating. The Imani tech stuff will cost you 150 grand, and you want that to give you maximum weapon resistance. Brakes, you want to do all that. Front bumpers. So we got the is that a secondary? No, competition. Have we got any secondary splitters? There we go. Secondary competition. Let's look at what else we've got. I like that flat secondary custom. We're going to go with that, I think. Yeah, that'll do. It's good enough. Good enough for me. Front bumpers, yeah. Engine, we got the upgrade to the max. Exhaust. This is probably the best exhaust. You got to go for a double. This exhaust, I don't like it. It's got these cutouts back here that you want to make use of. Stock is good as well, but I think the big boy exhausts, the big boy are the best. Bonnet. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Find something new. Recessed hood. This is based on, of course, the Dodge Charger Hellcat, Hellcat. So for that reason, I'm going to go with the recessed hood. And if that makes sense, I don't even know if it does. Intercoolers. We can go for exposed intercoolers. I don't normally go for this, but if I'm going to go for one, I'm going to go for one with the Bravado logo. There we go. Look at that. 3 grand. Nice, that looks pretty good actually, the grey with the red, sorry, the ginger. Imani tech. You got a remote control unit that allows you to work it as a remote control car. Lock-on jammer will stop Mark II missile knobheads locking on with their missiles, so they got to fire at you manually. So that is the essential, I think, for this vehicle. Liveries we've done. Let's have a look. Lights. Louvres. Okay, we've got louvres on the back. We can go 0 louvres. I've not done that yet, but maybe I will one day. Oh, I just like the louvres too much. They're very good. Some people say they don't suit the car, but I like them, so I'm going to keep them. Carbon mirrors. Actually, it takes away from the ginger look, so we're going to do that. So add an extra accent plate. Oh, black is good. Primary weapons, mounted machine guns. They cost 135 grand. Proximity mine are a similar kind of price. And the respray, no, we've done that. Roll cage, we don't need a roll cage for this, but those are the options. Changes the seats, but the seats are excellent, so you don't need to change them. Double fin, I don't think we're going to have a fin in this one. I'm going to get rid of the fins and put something else on, like a chubby scoop. I'm not sure about that chubby scoop though, if that's right, but we're going to put it on anyway. competition scoop, just for fun. Skirts. This is where we want that secondary colour. If you want to go with the front end a bit more, we could go with that one, but I do kind of like that sticking out like that, so we're going to keep it. Spoiler. Okay, the small lip spoiler is classic. Could go for something a bit more aggressive just to go with the contrast the plain look. We could put a proper spoiler on as well. Actually, we've not done a proper spoiler, have we, on this car? So for that reason, I'm going to pick the spoiler, the angled wing. I'm not sure. I think it does work, actually. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it on. Competition suspension, you need that for performance. That's because it will win muscle car races super easy. Even I can win races pretty regularly with this car. Wheel type, first off, track, we've got the Meshmeister. I can't think of any reason to change that. Wheel colour though, I am gonna change that. Maybe I'll just put it black. Could do white. Let's just go to the top. All these colours. Frost white looks pretty good actually. That could be a bold move to go for frost white. So let's do it. It links up all these white bits on the edge. I'm gonna do it, you know. I'm gonna admit I like Chaos Perico Heist. There you go. Got to do what you like to do. Orange tyre, smoke tyre design. We can put an atomic tyre design on as well because, oh fuckaroo, white. Because we don't have anything else on it other than the Bravado. So we could go just classic clean, but to tell you the truth, I like having something imaginative on my cars. I'm not just into boring. There we go. Okay, so you've got Imanitech cars. This is by the way, this is the best value Imanitech car in the game. It's got bulletproof windows, unlike this one, the Audi e-tron or whatever you call it in the game. But I don't think that's as good at all. I think this is the best. But the absolute best is upstairs. The Champion, because it's fast, but it's not the best in the snow. The Champion is rubbish right now. Actually, it's quite fun. It's quite fun. But I'll show you the performance. Now, this car is actually the best car to race with, even against the Vigoro HSW, which is faster in a straight line, and apparently it can do faster lap times as well, but the handling is atrocious on the HSW one, so for that reason I would always race this for winning purposes, but I've got to be honest with you, I get a bit bored because it's so easy to win. And the handling, it's not like a muscle car. It drives absolutely nothing like a muscle car. It drives like a sports car because it's absolutely glued to the road. Look at this. That's me being bad. That is. Like the cornering as well. There's not really much understeer, if any. It's just about right, I think. I mean, that's a bit of oversteer there because of the ice, I think. But it's a very good car to drive in the snow, and it's an even better car to drive in races. So you're gonna get that as a value for it. You're gonna get the missile lock on jammer, 400 grand. That'll cost you extra on top of the 1.2 million, but it's worth it. No Mark II is ever going to kill you. Then you can get the guns. I mean, that's probably not the next thing I would get. I mean, they're okay. Let's just show you how long it takes to blow a car up. I mean, they shoot quite low, so you can't really shoot people out of the car. Watch this, you know. It's not as good as the SUVs, like the Royale or whatever the hell it's called, Jubilee. The Jubilee that shoots a lot higher. That is the best for shooting people out of cars and using as a remote control vehicle. But this, I wouldn't say it's good as an offensive vehicle from that perspective. But you can drop mines. So these are the sticky mines. It's not much. I don't know how much value it's going to be to show you this, but look at that. That is a lot of sliding because of this the oil slick that has released. Next, we're going to get the police out. So they were behind. How come the police are never there when you want them to be? So these bulletproof windows will take 15 shots before they smash. So for that reason, it's better than that Audi e-tron because that does not have bulletproof windows. So yes, the Audi e-tron can take more RPGs, but this can take 1 million. You know, I think it's about 3 or 4 RPGs and even more lock-on missiles. So maybe it's about 9 or 10 or something ridiculous. So look at that. I mean, maybe I could show you in person. How many bullet shots? Oh, come on. Why have you always got the wrong weapon? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. You get the idea. Let's get away from here. They're about to kill us. Okay, this is a mighty fine vehicle. This is the second vehicle you need to consider for this week. There's always going to be Imani-Tech vehicles on discount really regularly. This is one of the best. I mean, up there, I'd say it's second to only to the Champion, and it just drives so easily and it wins muscle class races. It's not as fast as the Champion though. The Champion also power slides and ironically drives a bit more like a muscle car with the kind of grip it's got. But this is essential, you know, there's no doubts, it's an essential car. So I'm going to put it back in its muscle car garage where it belongs. Wish these chums would go away now. But what is going on? I'm slipping all over the place. So I think I've talked enough about this car, it's essential. So give me your comments. If you've got any questions, drop them in, I'll answer them as quickly as I can. But I hope you have a most excellent day. I hope you're enjoying your new year. And I hope you're going to purchase this car because it will be of value to you unless you already own an Imani-Tech vehicle. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. If you are playing GTA or if you are spending time with your significant partner other. Thank you.